Why, hello everyone, Spencer here, also known as Screen Speak, and in today's video, I am with a brand new all Pixar, including Toy Story 5 tier list maker. So without further ado, let's rank. Alrighty, guys. So this is exciting because last year I did one when I believe Elio came out, or no, it was even earlier. It was like in April. So this is a new updated tier list. Very exciting because I'm here. I'm here. I'm having the time of my life this summer. I'm trying new things. 2026 is a year of just me going all out. So I'm doing this update again because Toy Story 5 was such a banger, such a hit. We've had two great Pixar movies this year, Hoppers and this. So I'm going for it. I mean, it's like Toy Story 5 is a big one, so I figured why not do a new updated tier list. So I'm trying to get the fuzz out of the way. So as you can see there's the title. We got our tiers here: F, D, C, B, A, and S. I think that's going to work for what we've got here. So we're just going to go in order here, and yeah. So as I said in my Toy Story 5 review, what the way like I was trying to decide if I wanted to make a Toy Story ranking, but the way I'm going to do it is wherever the Toy Story movies end up, that is how I would rank them based upon if I just took them out of here and had their own ranking. Okay. So let's get things started here, shall we? So Toy Story is going to go in A. Now remember, um, I don't know. I don't know where this is going. But remember, this to me, S is like my top 10. So if you think that this should end up in S, completely understandable. I completely get that. I just think that this to me is a it's the one that started it all. It's timeless, but it's also some of it's dated, but I completely get that it has its charm, it has its moments, it's super funny, and it started it all. So I get that. Bugs Life is just gonna go and see. It's right there in the middle. It's slightly forgettable, but it's still charming and fun enough when you watch it. Now I would highly recommend. Like, I'm a big Disney animation guy, Pixar animations guy, and I would watch this film anytime over DreamWorks' Ants, because that's comparable. It's like Nemo with Shark Tale, but I don't like. I wouldn't put A Bug's Life on, or I would put any Toy Story movies or Nemo or Cars or anything else. So there's Bug's Life going right there in the middle of C. Now Toy Story 2, I am putting right over the first Toy Story. It's going right there. This is a sequel done just bigger, better, bolder, more ambitious with its, opening with Zurg and all this sort of stuff. And we get Jesse and the Woody's Roundup Gang and the sequel of The Prospector, voiced by Kelsey Grammer, and the Barbie aisle, and then just incorporating, more Barbie stuff in number three. But there's all this sort of stuff that's just, it's like, and again, incorporating the two separate buzzes at the end. Oh my gosh, this movie just knows how to elevate its sequelism. So there you go. Monsters Inc. is going up going up an S, going up an S. Now, I grew up with this one. I know all the ins and outs. No pun intended, because they're going in and out of the doorway. Did you see what I did there? No, not really. I know all the ins and outs of this movie. I mean, I don't want to say I've memorized it. I quote it like a lot, but there's some good stuff in here. I mean, me growing up with this more so than I never really grew up with Toy Story 2. I mean, I didn't really I watched Monsters Inc. all the time, like on car rides, and at home we have the DVD for it. So when I grew up, and this is just one that is I always loved the friendship between Mike and Sully. I always will. And she is out of our hair. So if you know, you know. Finding Nemo is going up in S as well. It's right underneath Nemo, or it's right underneath Monsters Inc. It has something that I think I rewatched this a month ago, or I watched it sometimes on the Disney Plus Live channel, that I'm like, huh, you know, I'm not a parent yet. I would love to be someday, but this movie's really great with the parenting aspect. Like watching this as a kid, I never thought about it because of like this scary shark. Like as a kid, you're like, oh my gosh, that shark is scary. What is going on? And you're like, oh, as an adult, you're like, now I get it. Marlon is scared of his kid or scared of losing his kid, and there's this freaky world around him. It's like imagine if you're a kid going to like your downtown area and it's all run down and everything. Like you're freaked out of your mind, and you're a fish. Like you're this fish that's lost your son, and you go up to the scariest looking place where there's sharks. You're like, oh no, my life is over. I've lost my son. I'm about to get eaten by a shark. But then there's these awesome sequences that happen along the way, and it's just heartfelt, it's emotional because of a fish parent. Can't get any better than that. And I love sea life, so there you go. It ends up in S. Incredibles is spoilers. It's number one. It's number one. It's number one here. I mean, I will again. I shouldn't have done that. I should have like ranked it towards the end, but it's hey, it's number one. I love superheroes, so it's going right there. I mean, I'm kind of doing this as I know how I've done my top 10. I've done a Pixar top 10 after Elio or after Hoppers came out, but I wanted this. I didn't want to do a Toy Story ranking because I already did like a full on Pixar top 10 ranking. So that's a good reason why to do this. Yeah. So Incredibles was number one. My love of superheroes. I could talk about all day. Go watch my top 10 ranking. I'm not gonna like delve into it here. Cars is gonna go in B. Well, no, it's not. Cars, yeah, it's gonna go in B. Listen, it's cute, it's fine, it's good. It's just it's going right there. I like it for what it is. It has great moments and all that sort of stuff. And I feel like I'm gonna piss you guys off with the Cars franchise, but we're gonna keep going. Ratatouille is going right there. No, it's not. It's going right about there. It is so good. This is Michael G. Aquino, and Brad Bird. They know it. They know how to pull this movie off. Brad Bird and Michael G. Giacchino, buds. The soundtrack, the directing power is seamless, timeless. I just love that a rat can cook. It's like Nemo, right? I love aquatic life. I love that this rat can make some dang good food, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's in Paris, France. Like this movie, we're getting with Ratatouille, Luca, and then Gatto next year. It's like these Pixar location movies, like giving them me. It's like in Cars when they go to like these other areas. It's beautiful. All right, so there's Ratatouille with the gorgeous food. Wally, one of my friends, actually, his favorite Pixar movie is going up there in S tier. It's going up there in S tier. Now, this one, I don't think it's the best, but I really think it's quite a masterclass. I don't. I think that it struggles to keep kids' attention probably because they don't talk for like a good chunk of this movie. But it is wild that they don't do that. They keep it like a silent film for a good chunk of this, and then Wally just making this like sound, like kind of like R2D2, and then having that meet cute with Eve, that rom com. Oh, it's beautiful, and I love it. And actually, like seeing this film, like it makes me irritated at another movie on this list. But I love the robots and going to space, and there's no aliens, but just robots, and then the people and like the fat people seeing their origin of how they became this way. Oh, the lore. Oh, it's so good. And then we get up. Then we get up. Squeezing it right there in S tier. Now again, we're gonna have another one. This isn't the full on end, but up so good. It deserves to be an S tier. Michael G. Kino scoring it once again, and in all his epic composing glory. Um, there's just so much fun to be had with Doug the dog, which I grew up. This was my first movie I saw in theaters with the relationship between Carl and Russell. They're exploring the exploring plot storyline. Doug the dog, Kevin. We get so much good stuff. The villain is wild because he looks up to him. Carl looks up to him as a kid and throughout his life, and it is like, oh, this is not who I imagine this guy to be. So there's toys. There's up for you. Toy Story 3 squeezing in right there, not where I wanted it, right there. And that's my top three. And then we'll get more of my top 10 as we go along here. But that's Toy Story 3. Just the emotional arc that is the resolution of Andy's story and going to this daycare and meeting all these new characters and then Andy going off to college and giving his toys to Bonnie. Like all I could imagine is if the movie, if they never got out of that place, if they never got out of that daycare, or if they just died in that incinerator, man, that would have been so sad. But it's even sadder when they are with Andy and they're going away to Bonnie and he's just giving them away. It's so good. It's so heartfelt. And you feel that because, with me, in my college years, I got my last year coming up. It's like, okay, well, this hits me in all the right ways because I've been at college for a long time. And I never really had to give away my toys, but see, I mean, some Legos I have, but I still have Legos, so I never got rid of all my toys. But seeing this happen, it's like it's so heartfelt, it's so emotional. The villain, Lotso Huggin Bear, is terrifying, and this is Auschwitz, Toy Story Auschwitz, the movie. I mean, it's dark, but hey, it's heartfelt and fun and silly, but still dark in its ways. So that's where it comes in the ranking. Now, I'm sorry, but did you expect me to do this? Cars do. What are you gonna do? It's right there. Like, hey, listen, it's stupid. It might be people's least favorite, but not this guy. Not this guy. When you have like, listen, Lightning McQueen might not be center focus here, but you still get him there. You still get him. If they had erased him, I probably would have liked this movie less. But you get him. You get the bickering, the blah, blah, blah. Then you get the later um realization of, oh wait, we are friends between Lightning McQueen and Mater. We get these awesome spy elements from Michael Caine's Missile and Holly Shiftwell, whoever voices her, I don't know. I've watched this movie for years and I have no idea. But that's okay. And Tow Mater's introduced in the spy elements with Michael Giacchino scoring this movie with these spy elements. It's like James Bond, like Mission Impossible. Oh God, this movie rocks all around, and I love watching it. And not that the first part is bad. I love them. I got them switched right next to each other, and these are great. These both end up on the B tier, so there you go. Now, Brave is going to go in D. I mean, I could make it C, but it's really like this is the problem I was hearing somebody say yesterday. Okay, so Brave is not a bad movie; it's a D movie, and I don't like. It's perfectly watchable. Whereas I know people would say, "Well, Cars 2 isn't. It's an F." So if you all think Cars 2 isn't watchable, then I would say Brave is way more watchable than where I have Cars 2 right now, if that makes any logical sense. Because it's fine. It's a fine mythical fantasy film, which I'm actually down for. Like I'm very happy. It's like How to Train Your Dragon for Pixar, or where DreamWorks did that, where they did this. Like this is like How to Train Your Dragon. Ants DreamWorks is Bug's Life and Finding Nemo. Shark Tale is Finding Nemo. There's that, but there's no dragons in Brave. It's a bear. You know, this villainous bear spirit. You know, where this witch controls. It's almost like Snow White, where this evil witch, or it's not even evil, but this witch has this spell that turns Merida's mom into a bear, and then her little brothers, and then redheads. So I like redheads. It's like Toy Story 5, redhead, Emily in Toy Story 2 and 5. But it's I like that they're redheads because I bias, but it's once she turns into a bear, like there's some stuff in the story that I really vibe with, and then there's stuff that when she's a bear that again it's perfectly watchable, but as you go through it, I'm like, okay, I forget most of this. And it's fine to watch, like it's fine to watch again to refresh your memory, but it's not as charming as say Monsters Inc., Ratatouille, Nemo, Wally. And like I was mentioning about Wally, there's no talking. The stuff that Wally does with like no dialogue is way more interesting than the stuff in Brave, because Brave is cool, interesting, unique, clever. But as the film goes on, I'm like, wait, what's happening? And why should I care? So that's kind of the reason. It's like, why should I care? And then the day later, you're like, what did I just watch yesterday? I think that might have been something, but I don't know. So there's that. Brave comes in there. Now, Monsters University is going right, right there, right there in B. I would almost put it as a low A, low A. Um, I mean, I'm almost debating that right now, but we're gonna have to. But by the end of this, we're gonna have to do some editing. I mean, fixing with the ranking, but It's going right here. Most people would have this C, D, or F. I don't know what people smoke when they put them there. I don't know. I don't. There's like four Pixar movies on this list that I don't know what people smoke. But this one, I watched it in theaters, and like as a kid, like when it was came out, I think 2015 or something. I was like, I want to go to college so bad. That was the thought I was like, is this what college is like? Now I know there's no monsters there. I know there's no doors there. I know there's you don't eat trash there, and I know you don't scream, but whatever. I mean, you can scream at college. You do whatever you want. You just don't get in trouble. But it's like I yearned for like being on my own. Like when I saw this, like, whoa, no parents. Cool. It's like this. I wanted the college life, and I'm living the college life, sort of. I mean, I'm still at my parents' house, but I love it. I love it. I've loved my college years. I'm excited to finish and live on my future life. And seeing this movie go through Mike and Sully's friendship and seeing like the frat life, like being with their frat friends, and then the Uzma Kappa friends, and then them ending the movie with them going into their job that is Monsters Inc. I'm like, yes, I want that for myself. I want to know. I want to go like end my college years and then go into my future career that I'm passionate about, like this movie does. And that's what I yearn for. And everybody who says, which I get this, this is a big confusion error, where they say in Monsters Inc. we're like, you've been like laughing up my looks since the fourth grade, pal, or whatever he said, wherever Mike says like that. And well, if they knew each other since the fourth grade, they wouldn't have met each other at college. But I put that I put that beside myself, and I just enjoy the Monsters University film for what it is. And it's really, really exciting. It's really fun, really entertaining, and I have it at that spot in B right now. So, Inside Out, if I can get it there, is going at number four. It's going at number four. It's going next here at number four. And another Michael Giacchino one. We got it in number four. This one is so good. It brings the emotions, no pun intended, out of you. And I'm not a girl, but like this is so relatable with the parents. With not that I try to run away, but like you having these thoughts run inside your head, and it's like, where do I belong? Like, who are my friends? Like, it's something in Toy Story 5 that also touched it. I got emotional at. Like, who are your friends? Like, okay, you moved away. I've never really moved away like they do in Inside Out, but like going through your life, like who are your friends? Am I in touch? Like I've had these problems during the pandemic. Like, why do I exist? And like, who are you? And all these things, like the emotions I've had, emotions, um, problems with my emotions all my life. And this movie really hits hard for me when I have those problems. And it's so good. And it ends up right there at number four in the S tier. Good Dinosaur is, I debated with this last time. I don't know if it's an F, but I'm gonna put it I'm gonna put it in D. I'm gonna put it right below Brave because F is too harsh. F is too harsh. It's fine. It's cute. It's charming. It is directed by Peter Sohn, one of the Peter Sohn directed movies. Peter Sohn has done three voices in Pixar and two directing chops. He's done some. I think he's an executive producer on some stuff, and he also has done. He's going to direct Incredibles 3, where with Brad Bird being an executive producer. But I don't mind this movie. It's just similar to Brave, where I like Brave for more the mythical fantasy elements. Good Dinosaur it doesn't feel like Pixar. It feels like just like standard Disney or a throwaway studio. It's fine for what it is, and I feel like for people that like dinosaurs, you got a Pixar movie that has dinosaurs in it. So there you go. It's charming. It's just not great, and so it ends up bottom of D. Finding Dory is going right. Well, actually, I'm debating about C, but I is going to go right here because I don't mind. This is another one like Monsters University. I don't know why people smoke and say this sucks. I'm like, oh, that's cool. I'm glad you're happy about that. I don't know why people are so adamant that like Monsters University and this one tremendously suck. Um, but it's right there. I like the inclusion of Destiny, Hank the octopus, and Bailey the narwhal or the whatever he is, the orca. No, no, no. Yeah, the orca. Beluga. But being at this aquarium, I love aquarium. So to change a pace in the aquarium from Finding Nemo to here, and Hank, we got some Modern Family alums in here. I love that. I really love what this movie does with the Modern Family voices and Hank the Octopus, and then the Dory storyline at the aquarium with Sigourney Weaver getting her voice in there. I just loved it. It's just a vibe. It's just a vibe, and it ends up there in B. Cars 3, it's gonna go right there. Listen. I wholeheartedly mean this. It's the bottom of the Cars trilogy, and I don't mean like right now. Um, I'm putting this at C because at the bottom of C because I would have put it in B. Uh, I mean, I don't mean it. I mean this like this is how I would rank the Cars trilogy, but I don't. It's missing something that the first Cars had, where that whole gang is together, and there's parts of that in number two, even like where they're going to where Lightning McQueen is like, I hurt my friend when they when Luigi is going to his uncle's or whatever. You get that gang interaction, and I miss that in Cars 3 because I don't know the electric car storyline is kind of relatable because there's electric cars now. But what I don't like is that the friend sounds a lot like an Aquafina-ish character, like just annoying, like I don't know what to do, McQueen. Like okay, wow. And then they have this. There's some stuff. There's some fun stuff to be had. It's not the worst Pixar movie, but it's just like okay, I can't vibe with this as much as I should. So it's like it's hard for me to get on board with this one. And I love the spy elements in number two so much because I'm a spy type of guy. That in three, like not that it goes back to the racing that bothers me, but it's just like I wish this was different than what it has in this film than Cars One. Because Cars One is great. It's fine. It's cute. It's good. But Cars 3 should have, could have been better. Coco is going in right there. No, I think it's right there. I think that's what I did because that makes sense. I like Ratatouille more. Coco is brilliant. Another Michael Giacchino movie, The Day of the Dead. This is well, actually, DreamWorks didn't do this one, but the what is it called? Like Day in the Life? Not that doesn't sound right at all. The Book of Life. The Book of Life. The Book of Life movie that I don't even know what studio it was. Was it Blue Sky or something? But Coco is, I mean, because I think those both the movies, The Book of Life and this came out at the same time, and this one I was like, which one is better? And I watched Coco, and I'm like, oh, this one. Actually, I don't think I've seen The Book of Life all the way through, but I just saw the posters, and I was like, Coco is beautiful with the like the twist villain, and that's like the cinema or the gorgeous scenery of the animation. It's like, oh, it's emotional. All these movies on my S tier that are in my top 10 are stunningly beautiful. I mean, just gorgeous and great. Incredibles 2 is going in A. It's going on A. It's going above Toy Story 2, guys. There you go. I don't anybody come at me and type in the comments. He's going to know what he's talking about. Did you see where Incredibles is? Okay, so on my A tier, the number one of my A tier is Incredibles 2. I love this movie through and through. I just like the first one, I have watched this movie and memorized. Well, not really memorized, but quoted a bunch. I know the lines. I know the soundtrack. Michael Giacchino lands. Okay, this movie with the soundtrack. If it wasn't Michael Giacchino, I'd be so angry. And I cannot wait for Incredibles 3 with I am excited for Peter Son to direct it. I'm excited, and Brad Bird's involved with the producing, and the soundtrack by Michael Giacchino. I'm so excited to finish this trilogy. Now, yeah, it feels like a reverse of the first one where Mrs. Incredible is taking over. Helen is taking over. Or Helen is in the limelight, and Mr. Incredible's at the house. But we get more of Jack Jack's powers. We get another Edna scene. It's really cool, and we get Screenslaver. The villain is just Evil Endeavor. Who cares? It's so much fun, and I love it so much. And both the Incredibles are up there. I love them. So sue me. Sorry. Toy Story 4 is going right below Finding Dory. This is another one that I don't know what people are smoking. It's just fun. It's just a vibe. Bo Peep is back. We get some new characters. Giggle McDimples. Gabby is the sympathetic villain. Who cares? Ducky and Bunny. Duke Kaboom. Yes, we Canada. Keanu Reeves character so good, and it's just a fun Toy Story iteration. It might not be the best, it's the lowest of the bunch, but hey, that's okay. And this is where my Toy Story movies see. This is what I did. 3, 2, 1, 4. Nailed it. Yeah. Anyway, sorry, I'm excited. So that's where I go here. And Finding Dory is just a bit better. I enjoy, Monster University, Cars 2, Cars, Finding Dory, Toy Story 4 on this B tier. So that's how I rank it. Toy Story 4 is a treat, not bad, not awful. People smoke something when they say it's terrible. Onward, onward. It's going to go in B, or it's even going to go in A. This is the fantasy movie I wish Brave was. This is the fantasy movie I wish Brave was. This is like, hey guys, you like D&D? Cool. Let's make a Pixar movie for it. And they made it. They made it. Oh, the brotherly bond. This is like Monsters Inc., but different, where it's a brotherly bond trying to go on a quest to live, find the spell to bring their dad back fully for a day and tell him everything they could have, should have, would have told him before he died, and say that they loved him. Oh my gosh, that's so heartfelt, and it's like D&D quest. Oh, it's so good. It's so fun. It's fun. It's fun. Ends up on the A tier. Soul is going. Soul is going right there. Or it's even going. I don't know. See, it's going right here. I've dealt with this so much. This is not a bad movie. Like, I have problems with this movie. Okay. Um, it's fine enough. It's ambitious. It swings for the fences. But what I don't like about it is it came out in 2020, and I watched it with my parents and went, "That was pretty cool." And throughout the pandemic, I dealt with thoughts of death. I really did. Not to get emotional, but I really thought that. I really thought I dealt with thoughts of death and depression and all that sort of stuff. And this movie, on looking back, it's not bad to watch, and it's ambitious for its subject matter. But I don't think kids would understand it slash enjoy it as much as other films on this list. And even for me, it's hard to watch because of the thoughts that I had right after this movie came out. So I don't like this. It's hard to vibe with, and it's hard to put higher. So that said, I put it right there on the D tier of this list. Luca is a brilliant one. I would almost consider this A, but I'm going to put it right there. It's beautiful. I almost want to rank this higher because of how charming it is. It's so charming. It's beautiful. It's an A movie. It's like Studio Ghibli made a Pixar movie, and you get the product of this. Sea monsters in Venice, or not just in Venice, but in Italy. I think the Venice one is Gatto that's coming out. I can't wait for that. But it's gorgeous. It's like a summer. It's a beautiful summer flick in Italy, and with the sea monsters, you snuggle up with your blanket, and it's like you put your shorts on. You might be a little bit cool, so you put on a little like a tiny blanket. You watch this and you go, I'm charmed. I'm warm. I'm snuggled. It's adorable. You might have a glass of iced tea watching this and go, oh, it's charming. Summer fun. Summer fun. Luca's great. I might even put it over Onward, but we'll have to feel. We'll see when we get to the end. Turning Red is going right. I'm just going to put it on B and then see where we get to at the end of this. But Turning Red is in B tier, just like Monsters University. It has a fresh score on Rotten Tomatoes through all around with the audience and with the critics. I love this. I love this. I'm not a girl, like I said about Inside Out, but the friendships, the parents, the mom and the daughter, and I've had some problems with my mother, and I really relate to this. Like, I feel like I just like because of my red hair and no and seeing like the turning red aspect, I'm like, yeah, yeah, I get a little bit of rage. So the rage letting the beast out, I don't relate towards females, but I relate. I mean, and I've dealt with female problem, like with female friends and stuff, and I go, this movie it doesn't hit home for me because I'm not a female, but I really enjoy a lot of the subject matter and the plot and the soundtrack by Ludwig Göransson and everything through and most of this film. So Turning Red ends up there in the B tier. Lightyear ends up in F. I don't want to say too much about this, but there's some stuff that they reference in Toy Story 5. I was like, yeah, Zurg, he's my dad. And when Zurg is just Buzz Lightyear from the future, it's a little confusing. Now, I will say this. This is the Quantumania or Thor Love and Thunder of the Pixar universe, where it's still quite fun. Where I saw some guy put this in his B tier, and I was like, yeah, it's fine enough. Like I would almost put this at C, like it's a C and an F, but like it's an F because it doesn't make any sense about Toy Story, but it's still a fine movie. Like if I was saying, if this logic doesn't make any sense, like I would watch. It's a watchable movie. It's like Brave. It's watchable. It's just an F because it doesn't make any sense. But I like the Michael Giacchino score. It's funny that I have the S tier Incredibles and an F tier movie are both Michael Giacchino, so that's kind of polar opposite funniness. All right, Elemental is going in C. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's gonna go like right above here, though. I know that for sure. It's a gorgeous movie. It's a meet cute, like it's a Wally, like Wally. It's a meet cute love rom com. These two elements meet each other, polar opposites, opposites attract, and they go through this movie trying to save their element city, and it's just this adventure. It's charming. It made money. It made money. It came out 2023, and I was like, oh, how's this movie going to do? It's quite charming. I love it. I mean, I love Across the Spider Verse more that summer, but this is a great Pixar movie that needs to be talked about. Like I like it more than Soul. I don't like it more than actually, we haven't gotten to the other one yet. But Inside Out 2 is going right there. Oh no, it's well, we'll put it we'll put it in B or maybe A even. I've come around on Inside Out 2, really. Um, I don't think it's as masterful as people say it is. And the one reason for that is Michael G. Kino left the project. It's actually playing live on Disney Plus right now. But I don't. It's fine. Anxiety is fine, but I feel like she's a villain to be a villain, and I don't like that. I don't like that. Whereas Toy Story 5 doesn't do that. I mean, in the end, it's a bit different because it's a struggle for me because I feel like I've come around on this movie more and more, but I feel like she's kind of like mustache trolling, and then she's at the end she's just like sad. But what I don't it's similar to Toy Story 5, and that's why I've come around on it. That's why I've come around on it. But there's just some stuff that bothers me, but then I'm like, oh, it's charming. So I had this weird dichotomy where I don't mind it, but I wish the soundtrack was better, which I wish it was more emotional like the first, and I feel like I'm forcing myself to cry in Inside Out 2 that I shouldn't be. So it's all hard, but it is up there at A tier. Elio, I don't even want to talk about this one. Do I have to talk about this one? I might as well talk about this one. Um, we're going to space again for some reason. It's not anything interesting. It's like Wally is the better space movie on this list, and the aliens look dumb, derpy as crap. And there's just stuff in there like I don't want to be abducted by aliens. Okay, it's like the new Disclosure Day. I could rant about it, but Elio is like amalgamation of trying to be cute and nothing like an Up. I would love to travel. Inside Out. I've had issues with my emotions. Ratatouille. I love food. Coco. I'm not Mexican, but damn, that was a good movie for Day of the Dead. Monsters Inc. Monsters in your closet scaring you. That's relatable. Nemo. Love aquatic life. Wally. Robots in space. It's like Toy Story. You got it. Like incredible superheroes. Elio, I have no idea what this movie is. I have no idea. So go watch my spoiler review for more genuine rant video time. But with Hoppers, that's my top 10 right there, guys. That's my top 10. I already made a top 10 ranking. Be sure to check that out and check out my Hoppers review. This is so beautiful. The nature aspect, the grandma with the daughter with Mabel and her grandma, emotional arc and wanting to connect with nature and then her hopping into there. Now the third act doesn't get a little crazy, sure, but that's kind of like what I love about this, like the We Bear Bears director and everything about this. It just puts a smile on my face. It brought my emotion like Inside Out. It brought the tears, the joy, the emotions out of me during while watching this movie in theaters, and I can't say enough good things about it. So ends up right there in S tier in my top 10. And with that said, we have the last one on this list. Oh boy. Oh no. Toy Story 5 is going right here. I've done it. I've done it. I you hear me out. People go, all the Toy Stories are the best. Listen, I have my top 10, then I have Incredibles 2, then I have the next three Toy Stories. I have Toy Story 4 and B. I feel like this list couldn't be better. It We have my top 10, then we have Incredibles 2, then Toy Story 5. The Toy Story 5 brought out so much joy, like Hoppers. It brought so many nostalgia, fun. It brought emotions, joy, I guess not anger, a joy and a sadness out of me. But and I love how the Pixar universe is really connected, and Hoppers did that too with the board at the end, and I was just like, I love this. I love Pixar so much, and I remember when the Monsters at Work show came out, and I was like, oh, Pixar's back, and that show was okay, but It's not true Pixar, just like Planes isn't Pixar, but I love these movies. I love these movies through and through. Lightyear, there's some fun to be had with Lightyear, but I would even put like Soul down here. So let's do this, shall we? Because I think Luca is I enjoy that more than Onward, and Inside Out 2 stays there. I think Turning Red, I like that more than I think so. This is how I would do it. Cars. That's how I would do it. Cars is fine enough, but I like the Toy Story movies more. I don't know what I like more between Toy Story or Finding Dory. I think Finding Dory would end up here. It's fine. I think Finding Dory is really really charming, really good. And Toy Story 4 ends up there. Then Turning Red, then Cars 2, then Monsters University. Honestly though, I want to flip these. I want to flip these so bad because Inside Out 2 is fine. It's just I don't vibe with it. Maybe somebody tells me that it's really good, but I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I would even do like this. Maybe I would even do that because Monsters University is so good that I need to do that. So that's the list. Um, that's I didn't change it, right? But there's C tier, there's B tier. Um, I would do this. I would do this because of all my thoughts about death. I can't. Soul is just one of those ones that doesn't really vibe with me, but Lightyear would go there above Brave. So I'm changing that. That's my Pixar tier list. Let me know if you like this list. If you actually hate my thoughts that I just moved Lightyear. If you hate where Cars 2 is, and you actually really don't like where Incredibles 2 is, I would like to know. That's my Pixar. Where my S tier is my top 10, and everything is below that. That's how I'd rank it if I was just doing a pure on ranking. That's the tier list. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, follow me. Be sure to check out my interview I did. That's out now on the channel. I got my amazing digital circus review coming later this week, and much more coming out this summer. So don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, follow me. Keep calm. Watch the screen. Peace out, everyone. Bye.